Okay, this time I will create a basic tutorial on placing object in Unity 6. Alright, let's go to the project window and choose new project. Here there are many editor templates available, such as Universal 2D, Universal 3D, High Definition 3D, Build Render Pipeline, and many other templates. This time we will use Universal 3D, which use URP. Here you can change the Unity organization and project name. Okay, we click create project, then we wait for Unity finish creating the editor. This process also depends on your computer specifications. Now this is the initial view after the loading process is complete. Okay, we wait for the import process to finish. We place this panel on the left side, alright, like this. Okay, here are some important basic objects that we need to know. First, there is the main camera. The main camera is the primary camera that displays the game view on the player screen. It determines the viewing angle and the visible area the game is running. This object has the main camera tag so it can be recognized by the Unity system. The camera component controls the field of view, clipping panels, and display mode. The transform component determines the camera's position and direction. Only active cameras will render the game view. Next, there is the directional light. Directional light is a light source that illuminates the entry scene evenly. It simulates the sunlight with a fixed direction. The position of the objects does not affect the light direction, only its rotation does. Then there is the volume object. A volume is a Unity feature used to control global visual, such as lighting, color grading, and post-processing with a skin. Next, we will add 3-dimension object. There are many menu options available, but this time we will focus on 3D object. We chose 3D object, and here we can see various objects. Cube is a box-shaped object that is often used for buildings, wall, or basic object. Sphere is a ball-shaped object commonly used for spatial objects or ball simulation. Capsule is a cylinder-shaped object with rounded ends, commonly used to represent character. Cylinder is a tube-shaped object often used for pillars or columns. Plane is a large flat surface usually used floor or ground. Quad is a thin flat surface often used for simple textures or visual elements. Text Mesh Pro is a high-quality text object used to display text inside the scene. Legacy contains Unity's old UI system, which is rarely used in modern projects. Ragdoll is a physics system that allows characters to react realistically to force or falls. Terrain is a special object used to create natural environments such as land, mountain, and valleys. Tree is an optimized tree object designed for use with terrain. Wind zone control wind effect. that affect trees, grass, and particle system. Okay, we will use a plane as the base, which is commonly used a floor or ground surface in a scene. Then we add a cube, which looks like this. Here we also transformation tool. Move tool is used to move object. Rotate tool is used to rotate objects sideways or upward. Scale tool is used to adjust the size of object, making them larger or smaller. We move the cube to this position. Next we add a sphere, which look like this. A sphere is a round object in Unity that is often used for special objects or ball simulation in a scene. We will hide this one for now. Next, we add a capsule, which is a rounded cylinder object commonly used as a character representation. Then we add a cylinder, which is a tube-shaped object often used as a pillar or column. Then we already have a plane. Next is the code, which is a thin flat object in Unity usually used to display image, texture, or simple visual elements. Then we have Text Mesh Pro, which is a 3D text object used to display text directly in the scene. Now, when we select object, the inspector window will appear. In this window, we can adjust various settings. Position control the object's location in the scene. Rotation control the object's direction and rotation angle. Scale control the object size in Unity. Cast shadows off means the object will not cast shadows even if tree is a light source in the scene. Cast shadows on means the object will cast shadows when hit by light. Ray tracing mode determines how Unity calculates ray tracing for the object. Procedural geometry is used to control geometry that is generated or modified procedurally at runtime. Acceleration extractor controls ray tracing optimization methods. Motion vector record object movement for effects such as motion blur. Peer object motion calculates motion vectors based on each object movement. Dynamic occlusion allows Unity to hide objects that are not visible to the camera dynamically. Rendering layer mesh default determines rendering layer that affect how objects interact with lighting and rendering effect. Next, we have the project window. Assets is the main folder that stores all Unity project file. Scene contains scene file used in the game. Settings contains additional project configuration. Tutorial info contains tutorial related assets or information. Package contains additional feature package used in the project. All navigation is used for navigation and pathfinding system. Brush is compiler used to improve performance. Collections contains additional assets collection. Custom new unit is used for testing purpose. Input system manage modern input systems such as keyboard, mouse, and gamepad. Test framework editor is used to manage and run tests in the Unity editor. There is also 2D object menu, which is used at special 2D objects to the scene. Pixel Perfect Camera or URP is a specifically camera that keeps sprites sharp and not blurry in 2D games. We will delete this one. Okay, we can create a folder to add materials. Materials are used to apply colors or surface properties to object. Here we change the color in the base map, for example red. Then we apply the material to an object. Next we create another material, choose a purple and apply it to the capsule. Then we create another material, choose a green color and apply to the cylinder. Okay, this is how the objects look, color applied in Unity. Next we create material for the plane and apply it here. Here we can also change its color. Now we can adjust directional light and change its position in the inspector window. Under light type, directional means a light that illuminates the entry scene. Real-time mode means the light is calculated in real time and updated while the game is running. Other light types include spot, which is cone-shaped light, directional, which simulates sunlight, point, which emits light in all directions for one point, area, which is rectangular light used only in backlighting. Under mode, real-time means dynamic lighting, mix, combine real-time and backlit lighting. Back means static lighting calculated in advance. Next three is emission, which control the color, intensity, and behavior of light emulated into the scene. Inside it, light appearance, control the light color using filter or temperature. Filter set the light contour directly. Temperature controls the color based on Kelvin values. Intensity control brightness. Indirect multiplier control bounce light strength. Cookie applies patterns to light. We adjust intensity to about this level. Next, under effects, there are components for adding visual effect. Light is used at and control light source. Here are the light options. Directional light simulates sunlight. Point lights emits light in all directions for a point. Spotlight emits cone-shaped light. Area light works only in back mode. Reflection probe captures environment reflections for realism. Adaptive probe volume controls adaptive indirect lighting. Probe adjustment volume adjusts lighting probe effects in specific areas. Light probe group manages lighting points for moving object. We choose point light, adjust its height and change the light color here. Next, under effect, particle system is used to create effects such as fire, smoke, rain, or explosion. Reflection probe is used to capture environment reflection. Next, under rendering, there are rendering related components. URP decal projector is used to project textures like stains, bullet maker, or graffiti onto surface without modifying the mesh. There are also rendering tools in the window menu. Lighting is used to configure and build scene lighting. Light Explorer is used to manage all light centrally. Render pipeline converter converts project to specific render pipelines such as URP. Occlusion cooling hides objects not visible to the camera to improve performance. Look depth is used to preview and compare materials and lighting. Inside lighting, scene control directs scene lighting. Adaptive probe volume handle dynamic indirect lighting. Environment controls ambient lighting and sky setting. real-time like maps, manage real-time like map, lighting. Backlog maps manage pre-compute static lightning. Alright, that's the end of this basic Unity 6 tutorial. Thank you for watching.